design, I think. Support cable, it's a banana. Yep. One of those cheeky bananas with the ends raised instead of having a floating road. Because roads just fall through this. You can't just have a floating road on this one. Gotta do the cheeky banana. 7th place, top 1%. Crosspads. This one we spent a while optimizing. And there's this funny thing here where, so normally to raise this road, I'd want a counterweight for this guy. So instead of a counterweight, we just have one brace here that's wood, and then a piece here that's 2 wood that can rotate with a piece of road hanging from it. That's our counterweight. And it's a very effective counterweight, actually. And after he gets here, the hydraulic phase will happen, and we're going to drop that counterweight. And this is going to be pretty stable. Alright, get up the cliff. Get up the cliff. So this is going to drop, and you can see right as it's low on the thing, we drop that, and it just is real nice and stable there. We have this angled up. Like, the roads look like they're a really weird design. It's mostly because we need this angled up so that when he hits this, he's, like, moving in the correct direction to not just destroy it. If you have him just going straight, and then have him go up the ramp, he just drives right through it and obliterates it. You gotta have that little bump so he moves upwards. 5th place, top 1%. Oh, Wobbly Wobbly. For some reason, everyone loves to optimize this level. It's so annoying. It takes forever to get silly noodles working and everything pull properly. And we've actually moved this out a bit and moved this out a bit so we can curve our roads a bit more rather than make a straight line. And holy crap, is it time consuming to find a way for this to not need to be reinforced road and that sort of thing, but eventually we got there. 3rd place, top 1%. Shafted. Yep, I built a bridge. I actually like this bridge. The fact that these didn't have to be diamonds is so surprising to me. And I'm 5th on Shafted. I don't, like, this is pretty dang optimized. Like, you can watch, do 50%, and you just watch everything turn dark black as these two go past. Like, I can't save money on anything that turns that color, right? Like, those will all break if I touch them. The diamonds also, and this one's pretty close. I might be able to trim the trusses in the center slightly. Maybe that's where Chappie is, but these people must have something a bit different. Cross jump. Oh my god, this was one of my least favorite levels to optimize just because of how nitpicky everything is. But we got a decent solution, you know. Looks cool, I guess. We're doing something funny. I'm 5th place, 3rd among non-breaking, top 1%. But we're doing something funny where on both sides, I've got a 100% compressed spring as our ground support because it's less expensive. So this guy goes up that one, that guy goes up that one. It's a good use for the 100% compressed spring. Emergency interference. So we were trying to do a tow truck on this level, but you actually don't have enough road. This is all the road you have. So I don't know if tow truck is possible. You'd have to do tow truck plus safety gap. But our solution's kind of funny, because while the hydraulics are going, this is the only point that the two sides are connected. We're just Thanos perfectly balanced on this point while the hydraulic is up. The whole bridge is just sitting there going, pushing against itself on the one spot. Top 1%, 5th place. This one might actually have been my least favorite to grind the budget for, just because this point here, for some reason, if you move it anywhere, if you move it at all, the stress distributes totally differently, and you either like destroy this road or all of your supports explode. That for some reason there's like a magic spot, and there's a few of them. It's not only that pixel, but yeah, it was very annoying to just like try to find somewhere where the bridge just moves properly. I like the level, but holy shit, optimizing the hydraulic levels is... ugh. So this is the level where you don't get any static joints, so we've got an arch, where it's entirely reinforced road, except apparently this one in the center. And I like the solutions where you get to, you know, leave out these supports, leave out supports in here, and everything's still tense and works. So, it's a nice solution, I think. And he goes up, and everything wants to explode, but it just barely doesn't. Third place, top 1%. I think these other two must be doing something a bit different, because they're $3,000 better. I don't know if there's just $3,000 to save somewhere, but... Bloopers Revenge. I like our solution on this one. It's not the tippiest, toppiest of top 1%, but I like how we sort of knock this back with our weight, and then as it's correcting, as the springs are going back, we just fling ourselves off of it. 5th place, top 1%. We'll watch that again. So, we go up off this this one road ramp to get to here, and when he lands, this whole thing moves backwards, and then as he's gaining speed, this thing sort of shoves us forwards, and we just barely clear this gap, and just barely don't run into the bridge and kill it down there. And the other guy just drives across. 5th place, top 1%. Oh, Monster Truck Rally. So, remember that one level that I said where the game said we were top 2%, but it also said we were 6th place out of 600 some people? That's this level. And I don't know why it says that we're top 2%, because we're definitely not. But even if there is like someone they're missing who has a higher score than us, but the leaderboard for some reason is displayed incorrectly, one of the people above us has a bridge with brakes, and I'm only comparing against non-braking bridges. So if we were to exclude that person, I would also still be top 1%. So I think even though it technically says top 2%, just because there's 2 reasons to believe that it's actually top 1 and not 2, like you can see, 6th place, 600 players, also a dude with brakes. So even if it's displaying incorrectly, I feel like this is still a top 1%. And when we made this bridge, it actually did display top 1%. Just since then, a few days have passed, and some other people have played the level, and for some reason it started displaying incorrectly. But when we made this, it did indeed display top 1%.